Roscoe Patterson, founder of The Awesomepreneurs and, one of Australia's fastest business growers. Now, I'd like to share with you how you can grow your business quicker than any other year in 2013. The way in which you're going to do that is you're going to polarize. Now, some of you may have heard of polarizing before, but none of us ever feel comfortable with it. There's a very good reason for us not feeling comfortable with it. Is when we say something to someone and we say, hey, this is exactly what I want to do. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, and some people are just not going to get it. So when you're marketing, you're going to be polarizing to your markets. Now think about it like this. That even some of the most amazing people that ever touched this planet, like some great examples of all time, let's just say like the Bible and like Jesus, for example. Now, he was a guy who came here to save the world and had the best intentions for the whole entire planet, and people stoned him to death and hung him on a cross because he was speaking his message out loud. Now, obviously we've got a little bit better systems in place in the Western world at least now, where that doesn't happen anymore. So what I want you to know is this, is you are a messenger. And if you really want to get your message out there, then you have to be willing to polarize. You have to be willing to say your message without others being necessarily a factor in what you're thinking of. People will either love you or people will either hate you. And none of that's got anything to do with you. It's all got to do with their beliefs, values, and understandings of the world. So let me ask you this question, right? Are you willing to polarize in your industry, in your niche, in order to get more exposure and to get your message out there? Now, for example, I've had a lot of polarizing posts, and a lot of campaigns which I've done over the time. I remember one I did which was, seminar junkies need not apply. And I remember, a post I put on Facebook and ended up getting hundreds of comments on it, going, oh, you can't not be, like, seminars are great. And it wasn't what I was saying. What I was saying is that I only work with action takers and I don't work with junkies. But essentially, it was amazing the feedback that post got, and it cut through in a marketplace that's really crowded. So if you want to stand out from the pack, then you need to be willing to stand out in a different position to the pack in a whole nother location. And once you're standing in that location, you can say your message to a group of people and you will be heard. Think about it like this. If there's a herd of people standing here, there's 100 people going, hey, do business with me, hey, do business, hey, do business with me. And then there's one lone guy standing over here on his own going, hi, nice to meet you. And talking directly to you, who are you going to talk to? A crazy herd of people, or just the one guy who's going to say it to you like you want it to be said? And this brings me to the first belief of a marketer. The first belief of a marketer is you will talk to your customers how they talk to their fucking mates. Now, I know I've used a little bit of profuse language there and some people might get upset, but the belief is this, is you will talk to your consumer how they want to be spoken to or how they already communicate. Now, the reason for this is this. Think about it like there's an on-ramp to a highway, right? And there's the highway and you're coming up on the on-ramp. Now, if these cars are moving at 100 kilometers an hour and it's a really busy road and there's lots of cars on it, and you come up here doing 80 kilometers an hour, people are going to get ticked off. People are going to, you're not going to get into the flow of traffic to begin with. So if you really want to get into the flow of traffic, you need to meet them where they're at. So your customers are already using language and already using patterns to communicate in your marketplace. They're using phrases, they're using terminology all the time. So what you want to do is you want to use that terminology as well when you're communicating to them. So that's why the first belief of marketing is you will talk to your customers how they talk to their fucking mates. Now, I personally know that there's a lot of people out there that are sick of the clean-cut, over-the-top, cheesy salesman image. Now, I don't use swearing because I believe in swearing. I don't swear around my own 2.5-year-old. But I do swear online sometimes. Now, the reason I do this though is to cut to the crap, cut to the chase, get to the people who get it. Now, what I mean by this is people who get it is people who are willing to look at things differently. You think if I'm going to train and I'm going to coach you to become the next Richard Branson, that we're going to be able to look at things the same staunch box way that it always has been, then you've got another thing coming. One of the greatest publicity stunts that actually Richard Branson ever did was when British Airways, this was when he launched Virgin Airways, when British Airways was couldn't get one of their plane off the ground, and there was a massive big football game that day. So Richard Branson basically ordered a Zeppelin blimp, like a massive balloon blimp, and had it fly over the stadium where all the news cameras were looking at it, and it said, BA can't get it up. Now obviously that means, it has an innuendo, and it's pretty ballsy, and we're not talking about in 2012 we did this, we're talking 20, 30 years ago. So what I want you to know is that if you think that you can get ahead in this marketplace, in this world, without doing some polarization, then you've probably got another thing coming. Every single person in the whole entire world polarizes, even Buffett. Now, Warren Buffett does it in a much different way. Warren Buffett says, I won't take any crazy risks, I won't do any of this, I won't do any of that. But he's saying that. If you're not taking any crazy risks, or if you're not doing anything like that in your marketplace, where are you speaking about it? Because this is the thing, is most people just think, I'll be conservative so that I don't make decisions that destroy my business. But in doing that, what you're doing is you're making it so that you're not actually propelling your business. So if you're going to be conservative, fly the conservative flag. Have it out front. We are the most conservative business. We make this, like Buffett, we make the shared decision based on these 52 analytical things. If that's the way your company runs, run it that way, but shout from the rooftops about it. So if you want to have the best 2013 ever, then you have to start shouting your brand, your name, your marketing message from the rooftops of the world. So I'm going to be bringing you 3 more of these videos. So this is just the first in 4 series of 4 beliefs, the 4 main beliefs of a marketer. Now, I'd love for you to join me. Also, I have a tour coming up, which is called Awesomepreneurs Live, traveling around the country, and I'd love to see you there. Just one thing though, we're limiting each and every city, and there's 12 stops along the tour. We're limiting each location to just 30 people, because I really want to get in touch with you, and I want my seminars to have a difference. And the difference this year for 2013 is they're going to be boutique. I'm not going to have 100 people in the room like I have before. I'm going for 30 maximum. So this means 2 things. Number 1, they're going to sell out ridiculously fast. And number 2, you're going to get the one-to-one contact that you really desire when it comes to getting a seminar. If you'd like to figure out how we can position you and make yourself different in the marketplace, then come along to one of the Awesomepreneurs Live's event, if you can get a ticket. So I'm actually giving away 100 free tickets for the start of the tour, and then from then they will be going up in price. They're valued at $997. You can get yours now by going to 100, the number 100, free tickets with an S, .viprespond.com. So that's the number 100, free tickets.viprespond.com. And look, I really look forward to meeting you there and having a conversation with you about how you're going to make 2013 the best year ever. And let me just say this, it's got something to do with marketing and selling. You have to get your business out there more, and you have to convert more leads. So I absolutely love you guys for watching this video all the way to the end, and I just want to say this, is that I fucking love you guys. So I look forward to seeing you at Awesomepreneurs Live. Go to 100freetickets.viprespond.com, and I'll see you at the event.
If you're looking for results, work with Roscoe. The guy's awesome.